Hello, my name is Alexey Gromov and I am the author and the developer of the Sound Valley application. Today I'm recording a second tutorial about Scene Composer, and I want to show you how you can add new sound samples, how you can find them, how you can prepare them, and how you can add them to the Scene Composer and use them inside your own scenes. Okay, let's start. You can find this Scene Composer page on my website, and at the very bottom of it there are several useful links. Honestly saying, for free sounds I use this freesound.org website, and here you can find really nice sounds, and you can use them freely. But the only thing you should do is you need to register here on this site to be able to download any sounds from it. Okay, I'm already registered them, so I can just open it under my account. I already downloaded several files just not to waste our time and make the tutorial short. We can just try to search for bicycle bell, for example, for today. At the bottom we have this bell ring, really nice sound. Listen. Yeah, it sounds really good. So we can open the page with this bicycle ring, nice picture. We can listen to it again. Okay, we can click download. And this is the FLAC file. Yeah. Save. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we can close all these websites. Next, usually I use Audacity to edit sounds, so you can freely download it from the website. The link could be also found in useful links on the Scene Composer webpage. You can download it from here. It's a really nice editor for any audio information, so you can just download it and use it freely. I have already installed it on my machine, so I will just start it. Okay, 1 second. Okay, before using any sounds inside Scene Composer or inside Sound Valley, we need to prepare them. Of course, we can't use them as they are on any websites over the internet, so we need to prepare them. We can just open sounds what I prepared for today. Open so it doesn't matter where you save them first. I just want to open them all. Which one to start? Okay, the bicycle bell. It looks really nice. The editor is really nice. Okay, sounds good. First of all, what we need to do, we need to merge all tracks to a mono. Why? Because we don't need a stereo sound inside the. We don't want it inside the Sound Valley. We use the 3D sound engine inside, and this stereo effect is created by hardware of your computer. So we don't need any position information what we have inside this stereo file. So we need just a mono sound, and all your sounds, all sounds which are created by yourself, they should be merged or converted to a mono sound using these tracks, stereo, track to mono. So here you can see the mono track right now. It sounds more or less the same. The next step is to normalize this sound. What do we need? We need to open an effect menu. Where do we have this normalize? Yeah, I did not do it for a long time. Okay, so we have -1 decibel here, normalize. Okay, and you can see it grows slightly the volume. Yeah, it sounds a little bit louder, and this is what we need. Usually what does this normalization means? It means that we increase, or yeah, usually we increase the volume of the sound to fit into this range, like -1 to +1. This is the best thing. This is the very useful function or effect, if you like, because all sounds will be as loud as possible inside our Scene Composer, and after this we will adjust those sounds slightly inside Scene Composer just to let them sound naturally as we can hear them in the nature. Okay, so we we normalized the sound. Okay, as you can see, it's too long for us. We don't need so long sound here. Let's just try to cut it a little bit. Usually I prefer to zoom a little bit and see what we have here. You can see more details after zoom. Okay, I think this is a noise. Yeah, it's some kind of a noise, so we don't need it really. We can just remove it. Select, click delete, removed. Done. Then we are moving further. Let's listen. What do we have here? It's still echo. Still an echo. Nice. Also echo, but okay, we are not going to have it anymore. Zoom out. Okay, so we can freely select the sound until the end of the file and remove it. Okay, done. This is what we have right now. That's really nice. Really nice. So, 1 second. Yeah, so we don't have any noise here. We do not have any silence here. We have exactly and directly the sound what we need. We normalized it. So for now we can save it. So let's save it under the, let's export the file to our previously selected location, converted files, and I prefer to make 2 different folders. First of all, WAV, and another is OGG. WAV, why do we need it? Because it's really good to have original file. Original, I mean without any compression and other stuff, and this is the WAV file what we have, and let's save this bell ring to the WAV file inside this folder with the normal name like bell ring, for example. 1 second, I have to check the format of the names what I use. Honestly saying, I didn't do it for a long time. Okay, like name underscore, okay, like bell ring, bicycle, bell ring, okay. Bicycle underscore bell ring 01. Why 01? Usually I prefer to add those numbers because, for example, you could have several bicycle bell rings, so it will be easier for you to manipulate with them, with such kind of names. So try to add numbers to your sound samples. For example, 0.1 for the first one, we are saving it, clear all information, okay, done. The file is saved, so now we have the WAV file. The second step is to export, not selection, sorry, export again, export, but to a different folder with the OGG extension. You can select from Save as Type here to OGG Vorbis files, and the name will be the same, bicycle bell ring 01, but with OGG extension and in OGG format. There are not so many options, but for the PC version I prefer to use the highest quality. Probably for Android version I will use lower quality, but I still don't know. It's just a plan. Okay, so we are saving, and this file is exactly what we are going to use inside our Scene Composer. Okay, the file is ready. We can close it without saving. Okay, what is it? It's birds. Okay, I just copied this file just to show you how we can split it into tweets. Okay, first of all, tracks, stereo track to mono. Okay, it is merged. And zoom in a little bit. Okay. I want to show you, 1 second, probably this is a little bit noisy. Those songs or the same bird, they are pretty much the same. So I'm just going to cut this one into a new file, into a new project of the Audacity. Zoom a little bit in. Okay, 1 second. Oh, okay, fit 2 bits. Okay, sounds really nice with some noise on the background. This is exactly what we need here. First of all, let's remove the noise. What do we need for this stuff? We need to select the noise itself, or from this side. I think this is noise. Let's listen. Yeah, it's exactly the noise. After we have a really nice effect here. It's like noise removal. We selected already the noise. First of all, we need to click this Get Noise Profile. We are clicking it, and the profile is taken from this part. Now we need to select all. Select all, and next step is to select exactly the same function. This is noise removal, and now we can remove the noise just by clicking OK button. Okay, as you can see, the sound has been slightly changed. We can try to listen. Really nice, because there is no noise, almost no noise. Of course, I'm doing things faster right now than usually, but we almost got rid of this ugly noise on the background. That's nice. Okay, now click Effect again and normalize. Normalize again, the same settings, clicking OK. Second. Okay, I think I'm recording this right now. Okay, so we just normalized the sound. Let's listen to it. Okay, it sounds really good. And without any noise and loud. The next step, what do we need? As you can see here, there are how many? There are 5 tweets. Those tweets are more or less the same. They are more or less the same. They're with the small differences inside it. Okay. Honestly saying, there is no common approach. I don't know it. But I just wanted to show you that we can generate the same sound using tweets inside Scene Composer. So probably I would not recommend you to do the same for particular this bird. Sorry, I have just removed the beginning and the end. That was noise. I do not want to recommend you to do the same what I'm going to do with this sound. But potentially it is possible to do this. So what I recommend, let's select the single tweet. I think this is it. And let's listen. This is the tweet. And if we compile 5 tweets together, we will get exactly the same result. Exactly the same result. But what benefits I can see here? It's just we do not use long sounds, and it means that potentially the scene will not be so huge. I mean that the size of all sound files will be much less if we use such small tweets. But of course, the question is quality, the size, and other stuff around. So we need to select something in the middle between quality and size. So let's say this is an example how we can use tweets from the bird song. It was a song, and we can just select a single. Really nice single tweet. I just edit, copy, file, new, edit, paste, and this is what we have. This is the single tweet of this bird. Okay, file. We are going to export it. Export first of all to the WAV file. Bird test 01, and don't forget to change it to WAV here. Okay, so we are saving it. Save. Okay, next step is exporting it to the OGG file. OGG bird test 01, and this is the file which is used inside the Soundwave. Save. Okay, done. The bird is ready. The bicycle bell ring is ready. And the next step, this I can close it. Rotating bicycle bell sounds really nice, but I'm not going to waste my time for now for this. This is also bicycle bell. No. And this is the wind. I just wanted to show you, I'm not going to add this wind to the scene, to the test scene right now. I just wanted to show you the how you can do it. Some tricky things. So first of all, generate, okay, tracks, stereo track to mono, okay, done. And the next step is to normalize. Okay, it should sound really loud right now, but it's okay. We are going to reduce the sound using normalization of the sound sample inside the sound valley. This is what I recommend to do, because you do not need to edit your sound samples every time, but you can adjust the same, exactly the same thing inside the sound valley. Okay, what I wanted to tell you about the wind. Just don't use this long file. Try to select something like 10 or 20 seconds of it. Okay, what, 10 seconds, I select it and listen. It's okay. Just try to notice, for example, some third-party noises on the background. I'm not sure what it can be, but it could be birds, for example, or trains, or cars, or people, or anything else. Try to remove those sounds, or try to select maybe different part of this long file. It's more than 1.5 minutes. So, but for today, I think it's okay. You can select this part of the file. After all this stuff, you should do exactly what we have already done with the birds and bell ring. So you need to normalize it. You don't need just to remove the noise, because it's all the noise. Don't remove the noise from this wind. So the only thing I want to mention here is that please try to make it loop correctly. I mean that the loop should not look like, you should not feel this edge of the loop when sound jumps from the end to the beginning again. So you need to adjust or to select exactly what you need in this part of the sound, and you need to hear that there is no edge between end and the beginning. How you can do it? You can click Shift and hold it, Shift button, and you can see the play button transforms into this circle, and it means that this sound will be played in the loop. Let's click it. It's perfect, I think. For now, it sounds really good. That's what I mean. And let's try to select different part, which is really, I can see that it should show us this bad effect. I think you can hear also this on the edge. There is a strange noise like ch. It's because the volume of the end and the volume in the beginning and at the end, they're different, and you can hear these strange noises around it. So just select, please select these such parts for the background sounds which are looped. Please select them, and please keep in mind that the edge should not be so visible. You should not hear this edge. And you can try it with this button inside this Audacity, using Shift and play. You can hear those edges. Perfect. I think it's perfect. You don't hear the edge, and it's really nice. And we can copy again. We can copy again this copy, new file. Paste, and we can use exactly this thing for our wind. It is nice. It's only almost 9 seconds length. It's really good, and we can save it exactly as a WAV file, OGG file, and use it inside our scene as a background sound, as a background sound which will be played in a loop. But I'm not going to save it. It was just a short example of background sounds. All background sounds, they should be done like this, without those edge effects. Okay, so we are closing everything, and now we are ready to use new sounds. You can see them here. It's in our converted folder. We saved those files in this location manually. It is not something standard. You can choose any other different locations. We have WAV files here. You can keep those WAV files somewhere inside your own folder just for future. Probably you could try to adjust them slightly after, and I recommend to adjust those WAV files and save them to OGG files after. And OGG files, they are just used inside Sound Valley, so those files are for the release of, let's say, of your scene. Okay, here we have two OGG files. This is really nice. The size is absolutely nice, 51 kilobyte and 50 kilobytes. It's look like a mirror. Okay, so let's copy those files, select them all like this, right click, copy, and the next step should be the same everywhere. Open new Explorer window or whatever you use, select drive C. On drive C, select program data. This is of course for Windows 7. I use Windows 7 on my PC, but usually it's program data. Here you can find Grom Works folder, after Sound Valley, resources, and sounds. So just remember this location, make a shortcut to it, I don't know, as you like. Anyway, this is the place where all sounds are kept. You can see here a lot of different sounds, many of them, and we need to paste our newly created sounds exactly to this location. You can see bird test is already there, and bicycle bell ring is already here. After it we can start, only after it we can start our scene composer. Yes. Okay, really nice. Scene composer is started, and immediately you can see on this tab, and even with a tooltip, that there are two new files inside the folder, and totally there are 216 files already. Previous value was 214. I'm sorry. New files are marked with a bold font here. This is for you just to be sure that it's easier to find them inside this long list. So this is the second one, and the first one at the very beginning. Okay, nice. You can listen to them. Cool. Really nice, and the sound is good. So we have just added with you our new sound samples to the scene composer and the sound samples library. What is next? Next, we need to adjust the normalization for those sounds. Why do we need it? Because, for example, you can see the ring, the bicycle bell ring volume is like that. And the bird is like that. It sounds pretty good, but anyway, what usually I do? Usually I use my headphones, and I set the headphones volume to maximum on my headphones. I mean the adjusting wheel on the headphones. I set it to maximum volume, and I set the Windows volume to 50% here. 50%. It means that I know that all sounds inside my headphones, they always be on the same level from the point of view of hardware. So it means that I want to, I can adjust only this normalization volume of the sound itself without any influence from the point of view of headphones or Windows volume. That is very important. Okay, next step, just imagine that this object or this sound is played or is activated or is playing somewhere really next to you. For example, 1 meter from you, and adjust this normalization volume exactly like this sound. You can hear it from the 1 meter distance. For example, it's just an example. So test it. Okay, sounds maybe too loud. Set it to 0.5. Testing. Okay, sounds good. For example. Okay, that's the bell which is ringing from 1 meter distance from you, and your feeling of the volume of this bell ring is really fine and natural, and it sounds exactly like it rings in 1 meter distance. The same stuff do for the bird. Test it. For example, okay, it's too loud. Switch it to 0.6. Test. Okay, sounds really good. Sounds natural, like bird is sitting in 1 meter distance from you. Just click Save Samples. What does it mean? It means that all those values are saved again to the hard drive, to the file. You can find it. You don't need it. You don't need to edit this file. I just want to show you that this file exists. Sample settings XML. It is in sounds folder. You can open it. It's just a general XML file with file names, normalization volume, duration, and file size. Please don't edit this file. Do all changes from the Scene Composer. Okay, so we have just added 2 files to the Scene Composer, and we are ready to create a new scene. Click File, New Scene. Scene is created. Button scene, test scene is active now, so we can call it New Scene Test. For example, created. This is inserted automatically. Scene normalization is 0.9. It's okay because we do not know how it sounds. Let's add a single sound source. Click Add, and you can see new sound source appeared. Let's call it Bicycle 01. As usual, I use numbers at the end because, for example, you could have a lot of bicycles around here, but not sure. It's just an example. Delay between songs, let's say 5 seconds. It means that every 5 seconds the bicycle will ring something. Update while playing, for sure, because cyclists, they can ring their bell even while cycling, even while moving. Number of clones, for now 0, we have only one bicycle inside our scene. Volume, by default the volume is 1 for the bicycle, it's okay, it's really fine, we are not going to change it here. Position, let's say the bicycle is going to ride from -20 to 20 with the speed 2 meters per second. Okay, that means that the X position of the bicycle is going to be changed from -20 meters to +20 meters with a speed 2 meters per second. I think it's a nice speed for the bicycle, not so fast, and the initial value is 0. Let's click this button to Z. Why? Because I want the same values to be copied to the Z location, to the Z position settings. This is what I have done already. -20, 22 and 0, that's okay. No background sound, of course, because this is not a background sound, this is a sound of an object. And we are going to add a song. Let's call it a song, not a problem. This is not a real song, this is maybe a sound, but it is called a song. For maybe it's logically, I don't know. Song name, song 1, it's okay. Loud sound, yes, probably it's loud sound. Potentially people could be scared with it, maybe it's, yeah, it's too loud. Let's mark it as a loud sound as an example. Next one, let's add a tweet to it. This is exactly the sound what we are going to play. Let's say samples, bicycle bell ring, we have just selected it, add to song, click. And the tweet or the sample, sound sample is added to this song. What does it mean? It means that this song will contain the sounds from this list. For now we have only one sound here, but it's okay. It doesn't matter for now. Let's say that usually it plays 1 time to 5 times. So it means that inside the single song, this sound can be played 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 times. It depends on the random generator. And let's say delay between tweets inside the song. This is the value which I explained in the first tutorial. Let's say it could be 0. That's okay, I think. Okay, everything is ready. 5 seconds between songs, so we are not going to wait long, well, like 1 minute. Probably in the real scene we could set here something like 30 seconds, for example, but for testing purposes I'm going to use 5 seconds, just not to waste your time. Okay, let's click test scene. Sorry, this is also good. We did not save our new scene and the program asks us to save it. Okay, the name is fine, scene files. The location is chosen automatically, and this is the only location where it is possible to store your scenes. Only from this location they are going to be taken by the Sound Valley main application. Okay, let's... sorry, I missed the name. Okay, the name is new scene test. It's okay, save, and it started playing. Okay, it sounds good. I hope you can hear it. Probably the 5 seconds delay between songs is not so obvious for us, because I mean that it's too short. you can't understand that one song has already finished and another is not started yet, that there's silence. 5 seconds is too short, and you feel like those sounds are playing always. You can set 15 seconds, for example, here, and this will be much better. So nothing for now. Sorry, I will adjust the volume for you, just to let you hear the sound. Wait. Oh, there. 4, 5. Okay. 5 times this song. Next one. Waiting. Waiting. One, 2, 3. 3. Okay, that's fine. So you understand. You understand that sometimes it rains 5 times, sometimes 3. It could be any number between 1 and 5. And it is moving, as we selected this update while playing, it is moving according to these settings. It is moving on even while playing already. So the effect is really nice. It's something like the cyclist is riding around you and ringing his bell. This is really, really nice. Next thing, let's add one more sound source to our scene, and we are going to use it for our bird. Okay, sound source name, let's say bird 01. Delay between songs 10 seconds. Update while playing, no. I think that this bird is going to sing only while sitting on a branch. Number of clones, okay, let's say 2. Who cares? Okay, let's say 0 for the beginning, just for test purposes. And again, -10 position, +10 position. Speed 1 meter per second, initial value 0, copy those values to Z position. I forgot about that area radius for our bicycle, but it's okay, not a problem at all. We can use it here. Let's say 2 meters radius is a dead area where this bird can't. This bird means that this bird can't fly closer to us than 2 meters. No background sound, of course. This is a bird, this is not wind. Add a song, for example. This is not a loud song. And let's add our tweet here. This is our newly created tweet. This one. This is exactly what I wanted to show you. Let's add only one tweet. Small. Delay between tweets, or again 0, and the number of tweets, for example, starting from 3 to 6. I think it will be fine. And I'm going to disable the bicycle for now, just to be able to test our bird. The bird is really fine. Everything is set here. For the song, it's already set. Okay, let's test it. And you will see. Waiting. Okay. Sounds good. Don't you think so? Yeah? It's okay. Sorry, probably not 1, 3. This is... I set it initially to 3, but the maximum value was 1. That is why that value has been changed. 1 second. Yeah. It was changed a little bit. So it's better to set always maximum value first, like 6, and the minimum value second, like 3, because they are not adjusted. Because minimum value, it can't be higher than maximum value. I think it's clear, and just keep it in mind. Okay, we have 10 seconds delay between songs, 3 to 6 here, and let's test it again. Three. Too many. I don't know why. Why is it so? Ah, 6. Okay. Yeah, maybe it was 6. Yeah. Sorry. 4. Okay. It sounds good. Anyway, it sounds good. So you can see that it is possible to make really natural bird songs, even with a single tweet, which is so small. I mean, the file size is small, but the song sounds really natural. I think that's it. What I wanted to show you. The only thing is that don't forget to export your newly created scene, and please send the zip file to me. I will show you again how to do it. Export, computer, drive D, for example, make new folder, I don't know, 3, doesn't matter. This is what you need to decide yourself. Okay, scene has been exported. So let's open this D3. Okay, new scene test. And we have a zip file here. Please send this zip file to me of your newly created scene, and I will be able to share it, to put it onto my website, and other people, they will be able to download it and listen to it. Just don't forget to tell me your names, maybe locations, other details about you that I could add to the details of this scene, which was created by you, for example. Okay, I think this is it. Thank you very much. Next tutorial potentially will be about best practices, but I will think about it. Anyway, the second tutorial is ready. See you next time. Bye bye.